Transporter from dispatch. Boarding passenger. Please stand by. Transporter. Boarding is complete. You can start your flight.
Alright, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 with NeoFly and Beyond ATC. So we're going to actually go ahead and load up Beyond ATC right now as we get everything all situated here. So I'm going to take off the yoke real quick. But welcome back. We are in France, northern France, and we're going to be flying to southern France today. So not too long of a flight, but we're going to get going here. So here's our flight plan here. We're going to be departing from LFAB, heading on out south to LA or LFAL, or nope, LFLA. Bit of dyslexia this morning apparently. So, but nonetheless, we got Beyond ATC pretty much loaded up. We're going to go ahead and save the thumbnail. This is going to be what is this? All right, we got a little update. This is going to be episode number 147. All right, we got Beyond ATC all loaded up, all updated. So we are initiating traffic here. I wonder if anything's going to populate in this airport. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and get everything going here. Oh no, we got a connection error. Let's try that again.
Beyond ATC connected.
All right, we're going to request IFR clearance.
Les Cheyenne Air November 11361 says a citation tower. Ramp 13 request IFR clearance to Branches Airport. Information Tango.
Cheyenne Air November 11361 Esquen, cleared to Branches Airport, runway 29er after departure radar vectors Cambrai Equinoid climb to flight level 060, squawk 1000.
Cleared to Branches Airport, runway 29er, after departure radar vectors Cambrai Epinoy, climb to flight level 060, squawk 1000, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, read back correct. Start or taxi at pilot's discretion, hold for release, report holding short runway 29er.
Start or taxi at pilot's discretion, hold for release, report holding short runway 29er Cheyenne Air November 11361.
All right, so we have pilot's discretion to start up and taxi. So we're going to go ahead and get the startup going here. And we're going to go ahead and check our flight plan. We do have LFLA.
Everything looks good from where I'm
in there. We're going to check our departure and our arrival. I don't know if we have a vector. Do we have a vector? Let's see. Not 100% sure here. Let's go ahead and check our sim brief. Not seeing anything in particular, so we're going to go ahead and just select this one for now, and we'll hit execute, and then we're going to check our the legs of our flight plan here. So we got CMB, which is good. Coven, BSN. I think we're missing one. LESDO. And that should go right after Coven. And then that. And then if we go to next. We can do that to get rid of the disconnect. And then that should be good. So we're going to go ahead and hit execute on that. We're going to go ahead and tune into our 1000 for our squawk number. That goes in the ATC1 column. We are tuned to 126.48, which is fine. And then the other thing was 6,000 was our initial climb. So the only thing left that we got to do is turn on our emergency lights, pitot heat, and our safety passenger seatbelt lights, as well as our taxi lights here. So now we're going to go ahead and taxi out to runway number 29. This one, if we zoom in on the airport here, so we're located right here in parking 12 or 13 or something. I can't see it there, but we're going to go ahead and head on down to runway number 29. So I'm not exactly sure how we're going to get there because there is no taxiway. It looks like maybe we're going to hold short off of A, and then we'll go on down the runway and turn around. So that seems to be our plan. So let's go ahead and execute that. And once we get up in the air and I get everything going, we're going to pause here and get a coffee refill. Alright, so emergency brake off. We're going to go ahead and initiate our taxi. At our discretion. We do have one plane there, so we do have some sort of traffic going on. This is taxiway Alpha. this might be the hold short area.
Cheyenne Air November 11361 short of 29er, holding for release.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, released for departure, clearance void if not off by 900 Zulu, if not off by 900 Zulu, contact no later than 910 Zulu, time now 840 Zulu.
Released for departure, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Alright, so we got clearance to enter the runway here. So we're going to go down to the end, turn around and take off. And as we do that, I hope everybody's having a great week here. It is the beginning of August, almost the mid of August. We got the skid marks there for people landing. The threshold of runway 29, so we are almost there, ladies and gentlemen. We did get our squawk number, which was 1000. We already entered that in. So we are good to go there. We're going to go ahead and get 15 degrees of flaps here. Line up for runway 29. And we're going to take off, ladies and gentlemen, so buckle up.
Pilot, have a smooth flight, if you know what I mean.
Alright, landing gear up. We're going to announce on frequency.
Less wind, Cheyenne Air November 11361, passing 2,700 feet, climbing to flight level 060.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, less wind departure, good day, identified, climb flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Alright, gave us
Cheyenne
12,000.
Air November 11361, turn left, heading 230.
Turn left 230.
Turn left, heading 230, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn left, heading 185.
Turn left, heading 185, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, clear direct Cambrai Epinoy, resume all navigation.
Roger, we'll head direct Cambrai Ebenoy, then resume own navigation, Cheyenne Air November 11361, thanks.
Alright, which is that.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, contact Paris Control 128.275.
Altitude.
Alright, we'll acknowledge the handoff.
Center
here.
on 128.275, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Get rid of flaps, reduce our throttle. And change our radio frequency to 128.275. And announce frequency here.
Paris Control, Cheyenne Air, November 11361, flight level 120.
Cheyenne Air, November 11361, Paris Control identified, climb flight level 250.
And climb to 25,000.
Climb flight level 250, Cheyenne Air, November 11361.
Bhuta 713 Papa, contact Paris Control 128.875.
Contact Paris Control 128.875, Bhuta 713 Papa.
Paris Control, Chanix 44 Tango Juliet, passing flight level 263, climbing to flight level 360. Chanix 44 Tango Juliet, Paris Control identified. Chanix 44 Tango Juliet, contact Rhymes Control 133.01. Center on 133.01, Chanix 44 Tango Juliet, bye-bye.
Okay, and we locked onto GPS and our route here. So we're looking at 0.01 miles here to our destination of CMB. So now we're going to go ahead and make a left-hand turn here, and we're going to be heading on down to
Paris Control, KLM 1406, flight level 240.
LESDO.
KLM 1406, Paris Control identified.
And we got identified there. We got a plane up in the sky here, leaving his chemtrail. There he is. Or no, there he is, right here.
Altitude.
We're approaching cruise altitude of 25,000. Go ahead and reduce our throttle here. Alright, so we will go ahead and pause the video here over at the 19.5-minute mark and come back when we get a little bit closer and I get a coffee refill. So appreciate you tuning in once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the takeoff here over at LFAV as we head on down to southern France to LFLA. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you in a minute.
Buco, Cheyenne Air, November 11361. Cheyenne Air, November 11361, approaching our top of descent, ready for lower.
Cheyenne Air, November 11361, expect runway 36.
Expect runway 36, Cheyenne Air, November 11361.
Cheyenne Air, November 11361, turn right, heading 180, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 180, Cheyenne Air, November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, contact Paris Control 131.18.
Contact Paris Control 131.18, Cheyenne Air November 11361. Paris Control, Cheyenne Air November 11361, flight level 250.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, Paris Control, identified. Cheyenne Air November 11361, contact Paris Control 120.955.
Contact Paris Control 120.955, Cheyenne Air November 11361. Paris Control, Cheyenne Air November 11361, flight level 250.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, Paris Control, identified.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, request altitude change.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, you broke up. Say again altitude.
Request flight level 190, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, unable flight level 190 at this time. Cheyenne Air November 11361, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, contact Paris Control 132.1.
Center on 132.1 Cheyenne Air November 11361. Paris Control, Cheyenne Air November 11361, passing flight level 211, descending to flight level 120.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, Paris Control identified. Cheyenne Air November 11361, contact Paris Control 127.08.
Contact Paris Control 127.08 Cheyenne Air November 11361. Paris Control, Cheyenne Air November 11361, good day, passing flight level 182, descending to flight level 120.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, Paris Control identified.
Paris Control, Velotia 6 Mike Yankee, passing flight level 260, descending to 7,000 feet.
Velotia 6 Mike Yankee, Paris Control identified. Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn right, heading 190.
Turn right, heading 190 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn left, heading 170.
Turn left, heading 170 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Altitude.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn right, heading 180.
Turn right, heading 180 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Velotia 6 Mike Yankee, descend via star to 3,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend via star to 3,000 feet, QNH 1017, Velotia 6 Mike Yankee.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn right, heading 200.
Turn right heading 200 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn left heading 165.
Turn left heading 165 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Foxtrot Hotel Lima Tango Papa, turn left heading 125.
Turn left heading 125 Foxtrot Hotel Lima Tango Papa.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn right heading 175.
Turn right heading 175 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn right heading 185.
Turn right heading 185 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Foxtrot Hotel Lima Tango Papa, cleared all zone 6 Alpha arrival, runway 28.
Cleared all zone 6 Alpha arrival, runway 28 Foxtrot Hotel Lima Tango Papa.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn right heading 215.
Turn right heading 215 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn left heading 165.
Turn left heading 165 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, contact Paris Control 125.08, good day.
Contact Paris Control 125.08 Cheyenne Air November 11361. Paris Control Cheyenne Air November 11361, good day, flight level 120.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, Paris Control, identified. Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn right, heading 175.
Turn right heading 175 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, descend flight level 060.
Descend flight level 060 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn right, heading 185.
Turn right heading 185 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn right, heading 205.
Turn right heading 205 Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, contact Seine approach 118.98.
Contact Seine approach 118.98 Cheyenne Air November 11361. Saint-Chan Air November 11361, passing flight level 094, descending to flight level 060.
CN Air November 11361, Saint approach. Good day, expect radar vectors for RNAV approach, runway 36.
Expect radar vectors for RNAV approach runway 36, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn left, heading 170.
Turn left, heading 170, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn left, heading 155.
Turn left, heading 155, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn right, heading 165.
Turn right, heading 165, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
All right, there's our airport over there to our left. So we're going to be coming down here, making a left-hand turn, heading on into runway number 36.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn right, heading 200.
Turn right, heading 200, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361, turn left, heading 165.
Turn left, heading 165, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cyan Air November 11361, turn left, heading 165, descend to 5,000 feet.
Turn left, heading 165, descend to 5,000 feet. Cyan Air November 11361.
Altitude.
Cyan Air November 11361, turn right, heading 180.
Turn right, heading 180. Cyan Air November 11361.
Saint Foxtrot Hotel Alpha Papa Delta, good day 3,000 feet.
Foxtrot Hotel Alpha Papa Delta, Saint approach, good day, expect radar vectors for RNAV approach runway 36.
Expect radar vectors for RNAV approach runway 36 Foxtrot Hotel Alpha Papa Delta.
Cyan Air November 11361, descend to 4,000 feet.
Altitude.
Descend to 4,000 feet. Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cyan Air November 11361, turn left, heading 100.
Turn left, heading 100. Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cyan Air November 11361, turn left, heading 050.
Turn left, heading 050. Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cyan Air November 11361, turn left, heading 040.
Turn left, heading 040. Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cyan Air November 11361, 3 miles from ILR 36, turn left, heading 035. Maintain 3,000 feet until established, cleared RNAV approach runway 36.
Turn left, heading 035, 3,000 feet until established. Cleared RNAV approach runway 36, Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Cheyenne Air November 11361. No tower services available at Branches Airport. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Cheyenne Air November 11361.
Autopilot.
Coming in here for landing over at LFLA in southern France.
Altitude.
Speeds at 148. Cut the throttle. Winds at 7 knots right into our face. Speed 128, increasing throttle. Coming in a little low, but it's still good. There's the parking over to our right. Nice smooth landing here, ladies and gentlemen.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
Right, we got this little turnaround point here. Actually, go ahead and just park right here, out of the way from everybody else. Let's go ahead and cut our engines here. To initiate NeoFly. So appreciate you guys tuning in, appreciate the love and support as always. we'll check our money and our landing over at NeoFly, and then we will depart.
Transporter. Disembarkation in progress. Stand by.
Alright, so we currently sit at 38.5 million. And the landing was 256. So yeah, not the greatest landing. Didn't feel that bad, but it is what it is. So appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate the love and support. As always, we will see you on the next one.